So today I'm going to discuss how I got my internship at Google. I started university without absolutely zero programming experience. I also went to a small university and I'm also a first generation immigrant. So I took on all these challenges and I was able to get the internship and a full-time offer. So let's get straight into it. When I started university, I knew I was paying for university, so I wanted to make the best of my experience during university, especially since a lot of people always say it's going to be the best time of your life. So I made sure that I studied a lot first year and focused on getting amazing grades. In my first year of university, I also asked every single professor to see if I could work with them in research. I knew likely I wouldn't get the job, but I still applied and they all denied me. But when I went to my second year of university, I asked every single professor again, and one of the professors remembered me and he remembered that I got an amazing grades in that course. And he saw my persistence, and because of this, eventually I got to do a research with this professor. On top of that, my grades during my first year of university really helped me and let me work as a teaching assistant during my second, third, fourth, and fifth year of university. I also got accepted into the co-op program at my school. Co-op is a program that lets you do various internships at different companies if you want. This is very valuable as I got to get real world experience with different companies. So at the end of my second year, I got a co-op as an IT student at the government of Canada, and this allowed me to get industry experience. During my third year of university, I noticed that I wasn't going to be able to achieve my goal of getting an internship at Google. So I shifted focus. So instead of focusing on getting amazing grades, I focused on getting skills that would prove worthy to work at Google. I did this by going to various hackathons. Hackathons are programs that are sponsored by different companies at universities. Hackathons let you gain industry experience and work with others. At the same time, it lets you network. Because I went to so many hackathons, I got the chance to interview with a lot of companies. So during my third year of university, I applied for an internship at Google, and I got interviews actually, but I got denied. But because I got denied, let me work harder to get the internship next year. So I continued working harder and I continued practicing cracking the coding interview. I continued creating personal projects during my third year of university. On top of that, I was taking on challenges like teaching assistant and research assistant. By the second semester of third year, I also went on student exchange. This also showed that I was willing to go to unknown countries and showed optimism and a bunch of other things, which I think helped me get an internship with Nokia. During my fourth year of university, I got my internship with Nokia. I did this, and I remember doing the interview because I was discussing one of the projects I did at one of my hackathons, and my future boss was really pleased to see all the actions I've taken to get this job. He's seen my persistence through exchange, hackathons, personal projects, and he saw that I had decent grades still. So this really helped me get the internship at Nokia. On top of that, it was partnered with my co-op program, so the government of Canada paid I think half of it because it's a co-op program. But then I still wanted to get my internship at Google. So what I did was I applied again, and I applied when I was actually in Nokia, and they wanted to interview me, and I was able to pass all the technical interviews, and then I had to do the host matching interview. I actually didn't get my host matching interview until I was in Korea. In Korea, I got my host matching interview. I did it at like 4 a.m. because of the time difference from San Francisco, and I was able to pass it, and I got my internship. If I could recommend any other students if they want to get an internship at Google or Facebook, Microsoft, Uber, Airbnb, I recommend them to not only focus on grades, even though that is important, you want to also focus on gaining valuable skills. What I can tell you is that grades aren't so important. It might be important to get a job within your university, like a teaching assistant or a research assistant, but it really won't help you get the internships at these big companies. What I recommend you to do is work on personal projects, and then by working on personal projects, you're gaining industry experience, you're learning new techniques, you're really showing your future boss that you're interested in computer science. with personal projects come hackathons. Hackathons is a great way to network, and on top of that, work on personal projects. Another thing I recommend you to do during your university, if you get the chance, is to do exchange. It shows that you're willing to seek adventures, the unknown. It likely means you're a social person, which is important in the work industry. I recommend you do volunteering at your university if possible, because doing volunteering allows you to network with professors or other people, and this might help you get internships at other companies. By doing all these different types of skills, it's going to really help you at least get the interview. And once you get the interview, the hard part is passing the technical interview. Doing volunteering, teaching assistant, research assistant, your grades, hackathons, personal projects is all going to be great. That's going to get you the interview. But getting the interview is just one step. Now you actually have to pass the interviews. In computer science, we have to deal with technical interviews. Technical interviews are not natural. It's far from natural. You actually need to practice a lot, in my opinion, to grab this skill. To start practicing technical interviews, I recommend you buy the book Cracking the Coding Interview. Cracking the Coding Interview is a great resource and will teach you step by step on how to crack the coding interview. On top of that, there's LeetCode. I'll put that in the description below. LeetCode is an online website that lets you practice more interviews and gives you the chance to practice, I guess. After you, let's say you theoretically pass the technical interviews, a lot of companies also want to see your social skills. You'll also have a behavioral interview. A behavior interview will talk about your grades, projects, hackathons, or any other achievements you've done during your university experience. This is a great time for the interview to get to know how you work in a team setting or by yourself. That's why it's important to be able to communicate your thought process properly with the interviewee. This is also another skill you're going to have to develop. I'm able to develop this skill by communicating my projects with my co-workers beforehand. Luckily for me, I can do the behavior interview easier than I can the technical interview, but it's important to practice both of them. If you want to make any similar video about my Google internship, just let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching. I hope you have a fantastic day and take care. If you like this video, give it a like. If you want to see very similar content every Saturday, click the subscribe button right below. If you want to check out a really cool video, click the video to your right. I hope everyone's doing fantastic and take care. Bye.